Before you click "I'm not a robot" again, you should know something. That test isn't just checking you, it's using you. Every day, billions of people complete CAPTCHAs, small tests designed to separate humans from bots. They feel simple, routine, almost invisible, but over time, they've become part of something much, much bigger. CAPTCHA was developed in the early 2000s by researchers at Carnegie Mellon. At the time, the internet had a growing problem: bots. Automated programs that could spam websites, create fake accounts, and overload systems. So CAPTCHA introduced a simple idea: give users a task that humans could solve easily, but computers couldn't. Usually, that meant distorted text, letters warped, stretched, and broken. Humans could still read it, machines struggled. In 2009, Google acquired reCAPTCHA, and that moment changed how CAPTCHA would be used. Because Google wasn't just trying to stop bots, it was also trying to solve a different problem: how to process massive amounts of data. You see, at the time, Google was working to digitize millions of books and newspapers. They used a technology called OCR, optical character recognition. But OCR wasn't perfect. It could scan text, but it couldn't always understand it. Some words were too distorted, too faded, or too complex. So reCAPTCHA introduced a new system. Each test shows two words. One the system already knew, and one it didn't. When you typed both, the known word verified your accuracy. And the unknown word? It was solved using your input, along with millions of others. Over time, this allowed Google to reconstruct text that machines alone couldn't read. Individually, each task was tiny, just a few seconds, but at global scale, it added up. Millions of users solving millions of words every single day. Without realizing it, people weren't just passing a test, they were contributing to a distributed system of human computation. Then CAPTCHA evolved again. By the mid-2010s, text-based challenges started disappearing. Instead, users were asked to identify images: traffic lights, crosswalks, buses, cars. At first, it seemed like another upgrade, but these images weren't random. They matched exactly the kind of data needed to train machine learning systems, especially computer vision, the technology that allows machines to interpret images. Every time you selected a square containing a traffic light, you were labeling that image, defining what the object is, helping train models to recognize it. That data can then be used in real-world systems, like autonomous vehicles, which rely on accurate recognition of roads, signals, and pedestrians. So a simple task on a website feeds into something much, much larger. More recent versions of CAPTCHA often don't show challenges at all. Instead, they analyze behavior. How you move your mouse, how you click, how you interact with a page. These signals help determine whether you're human, sometimes before you even realize a test is happening. At scale, CAPTCHA represents hundreds of millions of hours of human input. Each interaction is small, but together they form a massive data set. What began as a security tool has become something more: a system that turns everyday actions into training data. And in the process, proving you're human has helped artificial intelligence learn to function in the real world. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe. I post these videos at least a few times a week. Thank you.